is insert whatever exercise you want. Okay for me if I've got diastasis recti or pelvic floor issues. The complicated answer is that any exercise can be okay for you if you're doing it properly. How you breathe through an exercise and how you move through an exercise is what matters more than having this black and white list of good versus bad. Today we're going to go over some rowing techniques. I know it's incorporated a lot for those of you who CrossFit or do Orange Theory or even just do it at home like me. I love and hate rowing, but it is a really awesome total body exercise. So let's go over some form tips and some breathing tips that are going to help you so that you can do it while keeping that core nice and supportive and make this exercise work for you, not against you. Here we go. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you adjust the machine so that it works for you so that you can really push off your toes. I'm going to strap in nice and tight. Okay, so here's what I want to go over. I'm going to show you the wrong way first, the way that puts strain on that core so that you can see what you want to avoid. And then we're going to go over what we're looking for to improve that movement. Now, all this said, I am not a completely awesome rower. I'm okay at it. I did CrossFit for like 10 years and had some coaching around it. What I'm focusing on is not the pull so much. I'm focusing on your core and your breathing through rowing. All right, the most common mistake that I see is that when you're pulling, you puff out your chest to meet the handle. The issue with that is that you're totally rib boobing, you're arching your low back and putting so much intra-abdominal pressure, forcing outward. So if you already have a diastasis recti or pelvic floor issues, it may worsen it. So what we want to do is avoid that puffing the chest out, and we want to think about our torso as one unit. So we reach forward, inhaling as we do, big exhale out your mouth as you pull that handle toward your chest. So your chest isn't going toward the handle is going toward your chest. Torso staying is one awesome unit. Big exhale. Breathing properly is not only going to help you engage your core better, it's also going to help you not die while rowing. So inhale, reach, exhale, pull. It's almost like a squat if you really think about it. Inhales, you lower, exhales, you pull. Try to avoid reaching back too much. So now I'm going to show you in slow motion. So this is the wrong way. My chest is puffing out. I don't want a puffed out chest, right? I want my ribs to stay down and locked like this. Nice and locked. So inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. You're lifting that pelvic floor and scooping those abs in and up as you pull. Again, wrong way. Look like a pterodactyl here. Right way, ribs down and locked. Rowing can be such a mega awesome exercise to incorporate into your routine. My last tip for you on this is to video yourself or to take a picture of yourself, especially on that pull part. You want to make sure that you don't see any doming on that midline, right? No ridges popping out, especially when you're pulling. And what's going to help you, remember, is to keep those ribs down when you're pulling. The other thing you want to watch out for is that you're not feeling pressure or heaviness in your pelvic floor. You want to make sure you're not bearing down as you pull. Instead, as you're pulling, it's like there's a puppet string tied to your pelvic floor, and as you pull, it's lifting. Right? So you pull, it lifts. So you want to pay attention to what's going on down below as well as in your core. Film yourself. That helps tremendously. Hopefully you can spot form errors and you can see if there's any doming. So there's your tip. Go get your row on.